Well, welcome back if you're watching this. If you're not, it's fine. Today's story was more of a RP session than I would say a combat session or anything else. It's going to take place in the Triboar. Our local little party has made it all the way to the Triboar and now has found a wary inn to go to, and the inn they have gone to is come to Miss Maltel's inn, also known as the North Shield House. Well, the map I'm using is from a different module. I am still using a lot of the information from between the modules for what they're going into. After doing a little bit of research, I found that the module that they might be trying to jump into might be a little hectic at points and places. I'm going to try to simplify as much as possible, but I also want to see what they want to do. Yeah, I'm saying way too much, and I'm definitely trying to keep that down. To furthermore things, I had Samber in our last session had a use his noble ability to get them housing, or at least housing for right now, which worked in its own. But he had a private discussion with Miss Maltel. The discussion came about, and I'll pull up here because we decided to do this a little bit off the game to kind of save a little game time because I didn't want the whole session to be with him, and he understood that too. The what I have written here is the meeting with the innkeeper is private from the rest of the group. Ugla Miss Maltel has business that she's been having issue with getting good ale and stocking up here in the Triboar. Prices have started to rise very quickly and wants to know how Samber could help, being he's a Waterdavian noble. And though she recognizes that he lives in now a dangerous lifestyle, how can he guarantee this? She remains calm and cool-headed, but can tell through his observant field that she's also hiding a little bit of frustration, not towards Samber, but towards something else. And I asked him, what does he do? And he says, I tell her that she can provide a set, recurring list of necessities, and I will see about it added to the overland convoys between Waterdeep and Marabar. Along the long road. Space is generally at a premium for those wagons, but would be delighted to lend some assistance in negotiating a cheaper rate for the space itself. And of course, recurring orders will always get a cheaper rate. Now, he does explain that some of the wagons are for this. And I told him, she nods but explains that there's been fewer wagons, even though it's a little past the winter break. And word has spread. He's asked what is she's concerned about, and make it personal to send some guards in the heavier, more armed guards. He asked her directly what's frustrating her, and she has returned that a word has spread that a Maribarian delegate that was heading to Waterdeep has not been seen for about 10 days and has gone missing. The reports have hit the local magistrate, and as a noble of Waterdeep, as he knows as a noble of Waterdeep, this could lead to trouble for him also, because this is a delegate between two major A cities and B nations. and he's going to make this his top priority. Now, my players don't know what business dealings he is going to have with it, but he does explain to them, and which we'll see here in the video later, that he explains the delegate missing, and they'll be soon dealing with bandits on the road. Whether this leads to a bigger issue or not will be yet to be seen. We also discussed before this end, because my players did reach a higher level at 6 and have leveled up, and I have had to kind of do a few things here in Foundry that if you see me wave my hand like this, that's because my screen right here in front of me is Foundry up. I had to reestablish a lot of things and put it through the classes system that they have implemented, and so far it's working really well. Everybody's pretty happy with it, I can gather, but I have to do some more programming, especially for the infusions part of an artificer, because he has the information. I have the infusions, but I don't have the separate infusions individually and what they do, and I would like to give him that, and I'm going to be working on that. In fact, I'll probably stream something about that later this week, probably on a Wednesday or something like that. But for now, I'm going to give you this. You hear us talking in the beginning a little bit more, and there is a long pause in music, but we were talking about him leveling up because some of the people didn't level up like that. Some of them did easily. It was like, yeah, he did talk to me over the break about what they wanted to do for leveling up. And we also had a little bit of a shorter one this go around because some people were running late. One of my players had a class for work, and the other one had some dealings with their children, so they were running a little bit late. All in all, everybody made it fine. We played, had some fun with it, but it's mostly an RP session. So, enjoy.
Just about. Give me a sec.
One.
I don't know why I'm so focused on this. Like, I usually just pick 3 infusions and then, or however many I can have, and then let the rest go, because I'm never going to change them because they have to be changing them at the beginning of the day. Ugh. And until I get the 10th level, I'm not going to be able to get gauntlets of ogre power, and I'm sad about that.
Yeah. Then you can start hitting things melee-wise and probably do it. Well, no, because your gauntlets currently do off your intel, but they only do damage of a basically as if you were to cast a spell. Because it's what 2d6, I think, that when you hit now. Don't they go up?
I think so. I'm looking at something else at the moment.
No, there's still 1d6. 1d8.
Go up here, like assassin, arcane trickster.
Because I let everybody view them now, so you can look at your abilities and some things. But you know, that's items I create. That's how much work I put in things.
How do I get a spell off my sheet? Because I'm trading Lightning Lure for Thorn Whip.
Okay.
I got Thorn Whip on there. Just take Lightning Lure off, please.
All right. Spellbook. test just in case. 2d6. Yep, it's rolling it like it's supposed to. Sorry, I like to test the most common used spells now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And all right, let's move this forward now. Oh yeah. So you are now in the Triboar. You have made your way from Conberry here after dealing with the Banshee of Conberry. You still haven't sent word back yet. I will remind the party you do have a piece of paper that lets you send a message.
I mean, I'm getting ready to.
Yeah. To send a message back to Pandalin that you have completed it and the information that you sought. So now
I am going to take Repulsion Shield, by the way.
Okay.
Because I was using Enhanced Defense on my shield specifically. So I'm just going to replace that with Repulsion and get a Repulsion Shield going and my bag of holding. And what the hell was the third thing? The boots of the winding path.
Okay. So that means your
I'm
split armor...
just letting you know. Like, I'll put them all in the journal. I'm just saying, boots of the winding path, bag of holding, and repulsion shield. Those are the three I've got active.
Okay, what does that do? Does repulsion shield give it still +1?
Yep.
Okay, so that doesn't really change much anything. Just gives it charges now.
Right. Right. And I'll put all that on there. I just wanted you to know that those are the three I have active right now.
Okay, I was gonna see if I can probably put on something there later, but yeah. All right. So your AC does not change at all. You didn't take enhanced defense on your armor.
Right.
All right. Okay, cool. Thank you. Just put it in the journal and you'll be good. Yeah. You have dealt with the Lady of Conberry, I guess, or the Banshee of Conberry. Got the information that you sought, which was she traded the book to a necromancer named Tessernorth from the city of Ybor, but it was 100 years ago. You have left and made it all the way to the Triboar, where you have come upon a inn run by a female ex-retired adventurer. It's the North Shield House. Ugala Meltimer is the owner of this establishment. She has 3 hunting dogs that sit by the fire. She has very well paid, I guess, servants, staff that are maintaining the floors. Mr. Samber here has pretty much negotiated staying here at the inn for the night. Later on, Samber went to go have a private meeting with Miss Meltimer. He is at his leisure if he wishes to discuss that discussion.
I guess we had talked about it over Messenger.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to. I think we already had all that conversation. Like she wanted me to see if I could do something about getting her goods more.
A good ale. She's been looking for a very fine ale to sell to give her property a little bit more status, since there's basically a noble run house down the way.
Right. So having because there are regular caravans that the Langolins run to Mirabar, because they ship metal to Lanton and they need to get that metal from Mirabar. So because the Langolins run heavily armored, heavily defended caravans back and forth, because they do overland shipping, I told her I'd negotiate a lower rate, and obviously a cheaper recurring, like almost like a subscription rate. Um, if she send me a specific set of or a specific list of goods, so that she would get those delivered to her by Langolin caravanners who are going back and forth
Okay.
from Mirabar.
She's also has explained that there has been heavily armed transports have been recently being attacked in the area. So wagons have not been coming as much as they have been.
Well, I'll see what I can do about that.
Langolin's
Yeah, I
actually
think
dealing.
I think that's actually the reason we stopped in town was that.
Well, not this town. You're supposed to be going one south, further south. But yeah, rumors. He does tell you the. Yeah, there was. She also explains that rumors have come about. Would you divulge this information, or do you want to keep to yourself?
Yeah, I mean, if it's rumors, I'm gonna tell everyone.
Okay.
Unless it's about my own personal life.
Yeah. Malabarian delegate has gone missing.
So one of the Mirabaran dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys,
which was making its way to Waterdeep. So
we're
maybe
super bad at keeping dwarves alive, but we should go find them anyway.
Okay. Well, it's kind of hard for me to find them when they're always underfoot.
Didn't that make it easier? To like step. Ow!
Yeah.
What? Oh, there you are.
Kind of have big feet.
So,
all right.
Is it a whole racist thing at this point? Are they targeting dwarves?
Yeah, pretty much.
No, it's just that we're super bad at keeping them alive.
Oh, let's do that. Yeah. It's unpause it. Not be a dummy and not pause the game. So y'all can actually move things around like that. It is also 3:30 in the afternoon. You do have a little time before. I mean, I think everybody went and took a bath or so. Everybody wanted to take some clean up.
Clean up.
Okay.
Yes.
You want to give yourself how long do you think that would take for everybody to get cleaned up?
A while for Sorsha.
Yeah, I mean.
So 3 hours. I'm joking.
An hour in the process of bathing and face scraping and stuff like that, and then if you brought extra clothing, then hey, look, not much time. If you need to go get your one piece of clothing laundered, well, a little bit longer.
Oh yeah. So I would give y'all the idea if you haven't already, you have what is considered to be a short rest, because 1 hour is your downtime in a way. So you would get a short rest for anything if you want it. Sorry, Einen, since you were in the bath and not
Hey, I'm a blacksmith. I work on breaking shit, but that doesn't mean I'm a heathen.
Yeah. No. I'm talking about your light. Your light goes away after a while. Because she's not there.
That's fine.
Yeah, but we're back in town, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like it's a big I'm gonna miss it moment.
I totally understand.
Quick dumb question. Were we rolling hit points or taking the average?
We're taking average. Everybody should have had average already.
Okay, welcome back.
Yeah.
Which I believe Einen's at 58, you're at 51.
I should be higher than 51.
No, because Sorsha's at 45.
And I got a 16 con. I should be higher than 51. Level 6. 5 times 5 is 25. The hell? Oh no, maybe you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm the one doing the math wrong.
And it's only 1 point difference. Believe it or not, I actually got most things in the game that will calculate it. It will actually calculate it, and it tells you to take the average. And it does it for you in a way now. That's kind of cool. I like it. So You took a bath, cleaned up. If you're gonna get food, you can get food here, or you can go somewhere else to get food. You can look around town, you can try to see about selling things. This is a major trade town. It is pretty large. Things will be open for another hour or two. When dusk hit, everything will be at a more... Dusk is about 6, just so you know. So this is up to you guys what y'all want to do at this time.
We're in an inn, and it's nearing dusk.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to drink Brady under the table.
I start parsing who the, partridges are going to be.
The North Shield House, well, like that, right now it doesn't have a lot of patrons per se. You get 3 or 4 people coming in to drink their merry way of things. Let's see who would come in at that time. You get a few, since it's changing of the guard kind of time. You get like 3 looking veterans walking in through the door. Might be some of the town guardsmen.
So here's my strategy, because I am trying to maintain skills.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than empty their pockets, I am specifically looking to start up a game, have it go for a couple hours, and have the other players break even. Because it is more difficult to make another player break even than it is to just take them.
You get a few young people per se coming in. Might be a few. It might be like, spend maybe some of their wages. And you get a few commoners too. This town's actually got like that, but it's got 2 houses. I'm just checking every place and see what might be like that.
And I think, aren't we in the more moderate of the 2 houses?
Yes.
Like this is
no.
This is not the fancy house.
This is not the super fancy house. This is the well-established house. Nick, you see somebody you might have seen in some social circles before. Or heard of in social circles before.
Hey, Eric. I should have 3 maneuvers, right? I only have 1. However, I'm going to switch out a couple.
Okay. It's in features.
It's too useful. I'm under the feature screen, and all I have is riposte. But that's okay.
Okay. Well, why is it? It should have been more. Yeah. It's actually in the. You have. It's
there
also
they
passive.
are. They're in the passive abilities.
Yeah, because they're passive normally.
Yeah, but I'd like to swap out precision attack and lunging attack for tactical assessment.
Hold on, precision attack.
And where was the other one?
You sure about precision attack? I thought it was one of the ones you're keeping because it's add ability to hit.
Oh yeah. Wait, was that the one I was just looking at? Hang on. Ooh, it's not even in the list of stuff here. That's okay though.
Hold on.
Yeah, there it is. No, you're right. That's one of the ones. I want to get rid of the other one. Precision I'll keep.
I'm just testing that.
Okay.
It's okay.
But what's the other one you wanted?
I wanted to go with, where did it go? Wait. There's another strike I wanted. I think it's fucking cool. And I think it really kind of plays into the way I'm playing the character at the moment more than anything. Menacing attack.
Menacing attack, yeah.
Yeah. So, every time I look up and grin at somebody, it's like, yeah.
So you're trying to do frighten them.
Suck
Okay.
this.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, yeah.
And according to that, you'll be rolling your saving throws and maneuvers. Use your strength. So it'll be DC 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength or dex modifier, your choice. 8
We'll go
plus
with strength,
3, 8, 9, 10,
It's all
11.
plus 3, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So it's 8 plus
one at random,
6.
but yes.
No, it's proficiency plus, yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's brutal. They have a decent wisdom save to make.
yeah.
And they'll be terrified of me until the next turn, and that means they're on disadvantage.
Yeah. They're frightened. Yes,
So-
they become frightened. If they're
I already
not
know
immune
the
to frightened.
2 I'm picking up next.
All right, it's done. Hold on.
Thanks, Matt.
You need to add them as to your favorites. You know how to do that?
Yeah, that's that little button down, stuff down below. I know how to do that.
Okay, that
What's
was-
that on stones, combat,
Add the favorite.
precision. Oh. There's
Right click on it
precision.
and yeah.
Here's Ippa roast. Where'd the other one go? Menacing. That I'm gonna have so much fun with.
Okay.
So there.
Oh, wait till you hit. You're gonna see a lot of things when it comes. If you ever hit anything, you're built for it. All right. So you get about 10 people per the what I would consider to be in here. Yeah, let's put this more into a. So, more of a setting. And you play your game. I wouldn't say give me a roll per se, but I believe you're seasoned well enough, Mr. Brady, that you probably wouldn't have to do much.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, it is more. I'm not trying to fleece any of the locals. That would just, start hate. It's more. I am trying to keep my skills intact, while also,
The only thing I think I
Not,
would ask you for is, and
being an ass about it.
yeah, is give me a deception roll to make sure you're just, That's not. That's more. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're. I don't think I can even with the plus. Let's see. Let's see if anybody notices. Nope, nobody notices really. Because you got like 3 people that are playing. You got like some young kid who think he can take you on, and some old veterans just looking for a good game. So they don't know to, and then like some local.
Leave the vet his money, smoke the kid.
Yeah, but then he won't come back to the table, and there should come a point where I'm like, hey, I need a few extra bucks. I know who to look at.
The young and the dumb.
You think we're coming back?
It's always a possibility. I mean, making enemies is unnecessarily making enemies is bad for you. Whereas, enjoying a good game and then having a well thought out strategy for in case you do need to abandon this fuckhole, then it's a solid strategy, I think.
So who's trying to drink? Who's drinking who under tables or like that? I know.
I'm gonna make sure that shit's full all the time.
Okay. Are you partaking into what drink Einen has
My con
supplied to
modifier
you?
is way bigger than his.
I'm going with the classic, have a beer, have a water, have a beer, have a water.
He just doesn't realize that it's never gonna be water.
Oh,
No, I feel like he can probably figure it out.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
taste anything like each other. So
yeah, but actually, it's not going to be beer. It's always going to be dwarven something or another.
all right. I want Einen. I want you to give me a deception check, and I want Brady to give me an insight check.
Yeah, here we go. Deception. I don't even.
You can
Yeah,
try.
kinda.
You never know what's
Wait,
going to happen
deception?
until it happens. Oh,
So,
you might
wait,
have a
which one do you want me
chance.
to roll?
Deception.
Which one's? Oh, there it is. So I'm trying to figure out how to roll it.
Bro, if you can't even find deception on your character sheet.
Hey, Brady. After a little while, you are so focused on the game, you just didn't realize that you have not been drinking your water enough. You start
See,
to feel
and this-
some buzz.
this is why
very
you
buzz.
have to practice your skills.
Well, at least we know he can play while drunk.
Situational awareness. It's not just for soldiers.
You were more intent on the game to make it fair than you were on yourself and hiding or trying to look around for social awareness. So after I'll give another hour or two. After dusk, you start to feel a little bit on the sloshy side.
And here, can I get you another? That's stupid. I'm just as drunk as you are, face.
Samber,
I
And-
believe I am doing
go ahead.
Well,
okay.
Samber, what are you doing at
Have
this
you
time?
always been this tall?
Not
Or is it
letting
just 'cause I'm
Einen
sitting
buy
down?
either of us drinks.
yeah.
Einen, go ahead and
big
take
my
about
whole
a
life.
gold off of your character sheet for supplying him drinks. And yourself.
Can do that. Yeah, well, if I knew how much gold I actually had, so -1.
You should have at least like 5 gold on you. Everybody should have at least like 5 gold on
I
them. If
should.
not, yeah.
So I'll put 4 in my flash
Yeah.
point here.
So
Einen,
Samber,
like- So,
okay.
when you tie up your boots, do you get dizzy when you stand up?
Sometimes.
That's a long way down. That's what you need, man. You need a boot gnome. Like, could you
We're
hire a boot
watching-
gnome?
Einen get
I
one
have a
over on
boot-
Brady.
This seems like a thing that you should be able to get.
Faint amusement and disapproval in roughly equal proportion.
Wait a minute. And no, I mean, gnomes are tricksy. Like, they'll screw with you. You should get like a boot halfling. They're always straightforward.
What?
Like, they care about like their food and
That's true.
Did you
I'm
just
looking
call
at those
gnomes
there.
tricksy? Samber says I did gnomish.
I think at this time the table has cleared of other players and the group has gotten together somewhat and watching slight amusement of this.
see, I don't speak that technical jargon. Yeah.
Better educated does not equal tricksy, sir.
I'm thinking you need a water. I'll
You
make
ever
sure he
seen-
gets
Einen.
water.
You ever
Einen.
seen
Come on, man.
But
you ever seen a gnome
It's
count
water.
cards?
I have seen
watched-
gnomes build
I-
card counting machines.
I watched one count a 5 card shoe. that little bastard was brilliant, but I don't want to play with him.
Yep.
Okay, he's at this point he's talking about. Yeah, no, he's not getting anymore. I had fun getting it over on him, but I used his distraction.
A young gentleman, young half-elf gentleman walks in and goes, "Hello, is there any food I may offer to you, ladies and gentlemen? For
You gotta
tonight's
find something heavy for
Yeah,
my buddy over there. He needs some bread and
stew. Good
meat
stew.
if you got it.
Okay, I can know we have some potato and beef stew from the local
Perfect.
farm stand. All right, cool. I'll be right over.
Might
That will
put some
be
hair on his chest.
for the table.
Do
That
you-
will be 5 silver.
Do
My buddy,
you
who's
have rice?
so intent.
No rice.
Like,
My
that's
buddy,
good.
who's super intent on buying all the drinks here, is more than happy, I think, to spring for a round of stew and the
Yeah,
like for the table.
food. I'll
Alright.
pay for
I
the
like
food for
rice.
the table. No
I once
rice.
traveled. I once
We-
traveled to the exotic East to learn, because they play
Hey.
different games. They do dice games. They do this
I'm aware
this thing
that
with
this is
tiles.
far too much.
That right there is why you're buying dinner, Heinen.
Eric, I'm aware that 1 gold piece is more than enough to feed us extra, and
Yeah.
then some. And I just kind of point at Brady and I say, he needs 2 loaves of bread.
Yes, sir, definitely. Would you like to continue? Would you like 2 helpings instead coming into the table?
Yes, please.
All right.
Yeah, I really like the tile game. It makes a nice like clicky clacky noise. It's very musical.
Just so everybody knows,
Actually, look over at Samver. Is there anything we can do to cleanse that? Because while it's fun to torment him when he's sober, I'm not sure I want to torment him much more now. Not that mean.
I would, but I
Or
want
is we having
you.
too
I
much
want
fun
you
with this?
instead to consider the effects of your actions, sir.
so food does come
Also,
about.
I'm not curing him.
Gotcha.
Brady, food comes out. It smells wonderful. But you haven't had much all day. Except
Well,
for
we've
this
been traveling
nice
all day.
except for this nice brown liquid that has constantly been going down your throat.
Which is liquid bread.
Let me check something here. His con is 13. He's got a good con. You feel a little bit of a in the throat a little bit, but you maintain your composure. But you do let out a big burp.
Sorry
Nice one.
about that. That was very gentleman. Gentleman. No, not mean. It wasn't mean. Gentleman. Men. Yes, men. Gentlemen.
Manly man.
Ungentlemanly of me. Yeah.
The staring at Einen is real.
I'd just make that stupid ass grid.
What is Sorsha doing at this time at the table? Is she just watching it in amusement?
Sighing in disgust, I think.
You have been
She's
matching
gotta
him
have some
drink
fun.
for drink, Einen. Have you?
Me?
I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the fuck are your con saves, bro?
Yeah. I'm about to say.
Oh, if
What's
you want
your?
me to make them, I'll make them.
Give me a con saving throw. Just the. Say you've been drinking. Oh. You're getting there. This last drink just kind of hit that spot, and you are now sloshed.
Wow. That's not good. So I guess I need more food.
Consequence of one's own actions, I guess.
Hey, look, he went first. That's all I know.
Yep.
And I'm not gonna like it in the morning, but it was worth it. So I'm gonna sit there and water.
I mean, I am mechanic neutral. I might.
Hey, nobody ever said I was any more than neutral good.
I'm just trying to figure out if
Sorcerer,
Samber's
chaotic,
above
neutral,
if
chaotic,
Samber's
neutral.
above buying himself a drink
Or
off
chaotic
of
good.
Einen's pocketbook.
Like you said, I probably
This feels like a thing that Samber would do, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You know,
mean,
a penny saved is a penny earned kind of moment.
so I'm gonna let Einen know that I am deeply hungry and that I was gonna have the guy bring another round of food, and because he and Brady both clearly need to eat some more, I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure. So if it costs a little more, it's just because I'm worried about sobering you two up. And then I'm gonna go up to the bar and I'm going to tell them that I'd like a I don't know, bottle of something expensive sounding and high proof, and that I'll take delivery of that. I'll take it over to the table. I need some glassware to pour it for myself, and
Okay.
to charge it to Einen because he's paying for the table.
Yeah, at this point, I wouldn't know the difference. If that's going to be another gold out, I'd probably wake up broke.
If there's a chance, hold on. Let me see if I can get to. Yeah.
Amber hasn't had anything to drink.
I will be giggling my ass off the whole time. And actually, at this point, since yes, I am sloshed, I'm gonna try to arm wrestle just about everybody in the place.
Oh yeah, see, I'm definitely not
closed.
doing that. So he is definitely absolutely buying me a bottle of.
There it is.
And I'll give him the advantage of my eyes closed and one arm behind my back.
Einen, take about. If you said a bottle of good stuff, take off 10 gold. It is 10 gold
10
for a
gold.
bottle. Yeah.
10 gold is more than I bet.
10 gold for a bottle of fine wine.
Wow, I don't think Einen even has 10 gold on him.
This sounds more
Nope.
like, you know, one of those, like, how old is it? Old enough that, you know, if it were a woman, it'd be legal.
It knows better.
You know what? Yeah, just whatever he can't cover, charge it to his room. Oh no, he's good for the rest of it on the room.
Okay.
Which, having said that, I am aware that
You're paying
our
that.
rooms are paid for, so anything that gets charged to the room.
Yeah, it's like that does that will not be charged to the room. You'll have to somebody will have to ante up.
Ah, well. In
know
that
Because
case,
a banquet is 10 gold and fine wine bottle is 10 gold. Everything else is like in silver or copper.
why is it 10 gold for that? That's
Because the, like, what is it, noble lifestyle is ridiculous to maintain.
There it is.
It is.
Yeah, but that's like 2.5 months worth of laborers' wages for a single bottle of wine.
But it is fine.
Ain't nothing that fine.
Well, according to Wealthy, lodging costs usually is 2
Nothing that
gold.
gets consumed is that fine. Come on now.
Huh? This is for
Samber, of course, is bullshitting. He has absolutely had wine that fine before. He just doesn't want to make Einen pay for it.
Okay, just get the common stuff. A picture of
Yeah,
it's two.
let him.
It's 2
I'm gonna
silver.
get him. When they say, "Oh, it's 10 gold," I'm like, maybe something stronger and cheap. I don't think he's that far into his cups.
Oh, we have a good gallon of ale.
You are terrible at pouring shots, bro.
All right, here you go. The bartender kind of looks at it and goes, "All right, let's see if I can find something good." All right. Oh, here we go. Puts down, not a mug, but like a wooden cup. Pours half of it and goes, "Give him that." Good old dwarf.
What is it?
It's dwarf ale. So it only kind of costs you like 2 silver for it.
Do I want to kill Einen?
It's
you know what?
stuff.
I think this is gonna be the one drink that I'm gonna walk it back over to the table. But this is gonna be the one drink Samber actually has tonight. So he bought himself a drink at Einen's expense.
Okay.
You know, like I said, 1.
All right.
2 silver.
Oh, okay. So let's see. It's how many silver per gold? 10
10.
or
10.
Silver or dimes.
There we go. Hey, I'm actually starting to sort of keep track. The party treasure has more money in it, but we ain't split that yet because we still have to get back to our inn and stuff.
So
and reinvest.
How do you drink this one drink?
Sip that bitch for the next hour.
Sip that bitch for the next hour. Okay.
But Samber is not in any way trying to get liquored up. He bought 1 drink.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Really?
With advantage because you're sipping. You feel the effects.
How's that?
You feel the effects, but you put it down to the side as you only gotten a quarter of it's down.
Jesus, God in heaven, that's a good con save.
Yeah, he felt.
I think that
You're fine, but
what
you
I'll
feel the
end up doing
buzz.
is
You're like,
I think
I'm
I'll
switching
end
the
up
water.
pouring the rest of it into a flask, taking it with me.
It's like, I'm experimenting on this shit.
Keeping it, that's for real. I'm gonna just tuck it into my brewer supplies kit.
Yeah. The rest of the night, you've been sipping that water skin. So it hits 8. Everything is going in a rip-roaring thing. People are drinking. People have already eaten. I need another con save from both Einen and Brady. And I'll tell you what happens when this goes. You're passed out. You're still conscious, but wobbly.
Good. I'm gonna try to get him up to his room.
You hear loud snoring coming from Brady. As he has...
I do the sound effects, but I do actually snore. I would drown everyone out.
I remember. I get him to his room. If I can make it. Do we have to go upstairs?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Do you want to... I'm not going to tell you to make...
I will try to stagger our asses up to our rooms I'm going to lean him against his door and try to figure out how to open it and get him inside.
Okay. You take a while, but you get it.
I don't expect to be quick.
No, I don't expect you to be quick here. Samber, Sorsha, are y'all watching him do this, or like from afar, watching him upstairs and everything?
I think I'll walk over there. I'm not gonna help. I'm not worth much in terms of lifting heavy things. I have armor for that, but I'm gonna, watch, and if they fall down the stairs, I'll cure them and then send them on their way back up.
They get up the stairs with not much issue. A little stop here or there, but steady as they go.
Eric,
yeah.
I'm not trying to be a dick, but I'm not steady. I get this. How many times do I hit him on the way up into the wall, the railing? Trying to be gentle and careful, but inebriation does do some strange things to your motor coordinations and your visual acuities. Sorry, James.
If I wake up tomorrow with bruises, I'm gonna want to know why.
Might be able to tell you her name when we're done.
Brady, take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Not trying to be
I would say, that's fine, but I'm already unconscious, so it knocks me unconscious. There you go.
No, you're still conscious. Well, yeah, you're unconscious. Never mind. You're.
No, he's asleep.
He fell asleep in pretty much your arms, and.
Yeah,
but
no,
he
he's
has
over
taken
my shoulder. I ain't even baking that one out.
Yeah, he takes 3 bludgeoning damage from minor bruises by accident. But you get him into his bed. All items attached to him still. And I guess you stumble back out to yours.
Yeah.
So, after about 15 minutes of that, Samber and Sorsha, you're now at this table alone with the waiter coming by and seeing that they're gone, taking up their meals in cups, unless you stop them.
No, they're done. Make sure that Einan paid out. And then I think we're going to go to bed as well.
Y'all have nothing to discuss amongst yourselves or anything?
I don't think so. I mean, I told them all about the rumors that I got.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know that there's anything else I really need to talk about, At least definitely not in this freaking inn.
Well, this is the first time you've been able, since you started adventuring again, or venturing, period, that you've been alone with Sorsha.
Bro, if I have that conversation, it ain't gonna be in this chat room. I can do that privately, thank you.
I just want to know if Sorsha had anything to say or like that. I don't know what y'all's relationship status is in this game.
I believe that conversation can happen off camera.
What if Sorsha?
I'm not prying.
Yeah, I'm asking the question. Does Sorsha drink? Does she drink moderately, or does she not drink at all? She's drinking nothing but water.
I don't think she drinks at all.
You never know. She might need us. Nope. She said no.
Nope.
So she had nothing but water tonight. Okay.
Correct.
All right. All right. Well, after watching the circus that just happened, and it's not late, but I do believe you'd like to get, if you want to get some sleep, you can turn in if you wish to. All right. So, let's do this. Everybody take a long rest. The rain, it starts, you wake up to the pattering of rain. Over the course of the night, the thunder clouds have seem to follow you. And I'm waiting for everybody to finish taking their long rest. You smell what?
I didn't have anything to refresh.
Okay.
But okay.
But like somebody like Brady who took damage might want to do that because he gets his hit point. Yeah.
Sleep it off.
I already did.
Yeah. I wanted to sleep it off. And or if there's spells Sorsha or Samber wish to change out.
I don't think so.
Okay. Magic Missile, Thunder Wave. Okay.
Magic Missile and Thunderwave are the two I can't change out.
No, Cure Wounds and Detect. Oh, okay, yeah, those are you can't change out. You always have those. Just like you have always Shatter and Mirror Image.
Yep.
You get 6 spells now.
I get 6 infusions now.
Prepared spells 6, yeah. So why do you only have 2, 3? Okay, yeah, you do. You have 6. Cool. Well, make sure you had all your spells, man. I don't want you skipping yourself out.
Yeah, no, I get new infusions, not new spells.
And she gets 10 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, she's got them. She not gonna use? Oh, she's got spiritual weapon automatically. Cool. I was gonna make sure she got spiritual weapon. Okay. Is she not taking gentle repose at all? Okay, never mind. I'll shut up. She's got Revivify, Spirit Walk. Okay, cool. Alright, did.
I feel like she'd much rather try and keep from needing gentle repose.
Yeah. I get you there. Healing word, command. Hold person's not a bad one. I hold the big guy in place. Spirit Guardian's definitely a good one. Alright, cool. She has her mace, she has her shield, she has her armor on. She's good. Cool. You smell the gentle smell of fresh break, sweet rolls, some smell of maple syrup and a form of bread item. Some of you might not have seen before, but you can also smell crackling of eggs and bacon. It salts your nostrils.
Do they have bagel and lox?
No bagels, sorry. But it seems to be these flatjacks. There seems to be things of flatjacks, bacon, scrambled eggs. And some honey. Oh no, let's see, maple syrup? Probably not made yet. Maybe there's some maple syrup. Like honey and
if they have maple trees, then
yeah. And then like you see it, the golden glaze of honey, but you see another container it has like, you know, a darker, thicker molasses in it.
I mean, given how far north we are, I'm assuming they also have like preserves, that sort of thing.
Yeah, a little bit. Salt is usually used as preserve.
So if the flapjacks are thin enough, then I'll put one down, stack some eggs on it, stack some bacon on top of that, pick it up, eat it like a taco.
There you go. You were asked if you would like some water or cow's milk.
Water. Definitely water.
Okay. And you a glass, or like they hand you a glass, it's with water in it, and it seems to be kind of chilled.
Well, that's a nifty feature.
Yeah, one of our workers works the morning. She's a young spellcaster. She likes to chill the glasses before, like that, especially in the morning, for drinks like milk. And everybody seems to like enjoy the cold milk.
I take note of that because I'm very willing to steal techniques, and I'm also relatively certain that one of the casters can do that trick. Sure.
What is everybody else doing? It sounds like Brady has. By the way, Brady, you do feel a little bit of a headache.
Under the weather.
You have a headache, definitely on. No blood, but definitely got some bruises that happened to you. You're like.
I come down, I sit down next to him and go, Brady, man, thanks for buying breakfast. You promised.
The least we could do, or you could do, after buying dinner for the rest of us last night, Einan, well, I think the least you could do, Brady, is buy breakfast.
I am a man of my word. Certainly. Besides, this breakfast is the cheapest meal of the day.
Nod.
So.
Flapjacks and eggs and bacon and sausage for everyone. And then I will discuss with our casters, like, you can do this glass trick, right? Because this is not bad. This is a nice technique for, like,
8 silver.
Running.
You're charged 8 silver.
Cost of living a decent life.
So I assume Samber and Sorsha come down to enjoy breakfast?
Oh yeah, we're down there. I mean, Brady did say he was buying breakfast, right?
Yeah. Einen, as you sit down and, you know, there seems to be a buffet thing, so that's what's on the buffet. It's like, oh, you can take his bacon and eggs and, you know, whatever you want to.
Okay, I'm in.
But when you get down
I
to
look at Einen and I'm like, remember your manners. Try not to put them out of business. Those words are not meant to be a challenge.
There is like a line. Actually, there's people serving. It's not like, oh, you pick up a plate and, you know, they give you a portion. You know, you say, hey, I want that. I want, you know, it's not you self-serve. There's about 3 workers. One's at the bar, 2 of them working the thing, because it's like, you know, real something. Somebody's cooking in the back.
It's Sunday brunch, not Monday at the Holiday Inn.
Exactly.
Okay, I can bathe.
And there seems to be a line forming too.
There's a line.
Well, there's people who stay at the inn, if there's anybody stay at the inn, but it seems like people from work sometimes come here before they head out to work too.
I'll get Sorsha's and bring it to her at the table.
So,
at the very end, you're asked, would you like water or milk? Cow's milk.
Water.
Okay. They handed it like a mug of cold water.
This is the first time I'm ever gonna say this in my life. I think I'd like milk, please. Actually, the both of us.
Okay. You're handed a chilled pewter cup of cold milk. A white substance that you probably had before, but is more of like a sweet milk.
Amber has.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm taking care to indicate that I am also getting food for Sorsha, so I should be getting 2. But that's, I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm just mentioning that to you. That's happening.
Okay. Yeah. You grab 2 plates and like point at the lady, and she waves on. You know, I believe Sorsha would go, yeah. The nod, the wave.
She's, you know.
Way
she's
more
confirming
than most of us.
Oh, I have a torch. I have a dark vision.
So y'all sit down and eat. How long do you take to get your fill and about your day? It's still raining. Some people are like pull out their cloaks and like that and make their way once they're done out the doors.
I eat until basically when I know I'm not hungry anymore.
Oh,
I hate to put it that way, but it's more of, you know, I'm not starving, so...
This is the best meal y'all have had in a long time, pretty much. I mean, it is considered a moderate inn, and they're serving you.
Hey, I'm good with that.
So,
hey, good food's good food.
Yeah.
I mean, Einen's not going to go stupid, but, you know.
I'd give it about an hour that y'all take for, you know, good food.
Were we planning on heading out today to go back to Waterdeep, or there was something I vaguely remember, thanks to Brady making me drink all night, that somebody wanted your help with something? Do we have to go beat somebody up for that?
I am certain you cannot see the face that I am making, but I am making a face at you.
These are the times I wish we did have cams, so you had the facials.
It's your fault we drank so much. And I'm keeping that straight face the whole time.
I feel as if this is against expectation. But
Hey,
I'm
I have
not
persuasion.
gonna question my friend's veracity. Not out loud. Oh. So yeah, I'm going to drink a healthy amount of water. Try and
yes.
rehydrate and go through salt and things that can be salted fairly liberally.
Do you get some pocket bacon? Sorry.
If they sell jerky, I might.
If it's an available option, maybe.
There's probably some goods here you could buy, but there's other places in this town that you can they're available to. This is a major trade town, so they do have things that are probably like they do sell wagons here and horses and other things, since you're basically walking.
Well, and remind me, because there was a reason we were coming to here beyond just it's a step in the path back to.
Not this town in particular.
Oh, okay. So
this is the Triboar. This is the Triboar. This is different. This is just the stop on the way.
Oh, because the town that was having the bandit problem was south of here, right?
Yeah, it's Red Lark.
But this is close enough that we could inquire about, hey, y'all, we've heard Red Lark's having some difficulties. Y'all know anything about that?
You have been told what information you do have from this position right here. You would have to go about town to find probably more about the rumors of missing people's attacks on bandits attacking people on the side of the road, especially bandits attacking heavily armed.
Yeah, because if it's just they're attacking onesie-twosie merchants as they come through, that's bandits. If they're attacking wagon trains, like that's a mercenary company.
Yep. Hey guys, I'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Find out what the wife needs.
So yeah, I mean, if there's you mentioned it was raining?
Yeah, it's currently raining.
Oh, so the odds of catching like an outdoor market not great.
Not right now, no. Let's see.
Well, in any case, if nothing else, Simber's got an errand to run. He needs to go buy some rope. I don't know where the hell my rope went, but I need some new rope.
I mean, that should be like some form of general goods store.
Yep. There's one when you exit Meltimer, Miss Meltimer, she's running about and doing her things. I assume you would stop her first because you kind of have a little bit more name basis type people at this point in time. She'd point out, it's like, hey, when you exit the inn or the tavern, make a left on the street and follow it to the big house over there. Lion's share. I'll help you out.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Referring on the map, is she referring to like the large house sitting next to a pond in the center of town?
She goes, but they've been having issues with they're keeping a down low. They just bought the place and it's been a little difficult for them to establish. There's been a lot of how can you say, when it comes to traders and something new comes in,
they're having problems getting resupplies.
Not so much as resupplies. It's merchant houses kind of sometimes don't like each other business stuff.
Oh, the other merchant houses in town are trying to slit their throat. Yeah, that's normal.
Wouldn't go that far, but
Why not?
Why is everything throat slitting with you, Brady?
I just genuinely assume that people who make a fortune off of, goods are willing to make that fortune. And other people who want to do the same thing represent a threat. And, threat assessment. It's a very, it's a strong skill.
Look Brady in the eyes. Pointedly consider my Langolin signet ring.
which is
Look it in the eyes
I'm
again.
not saying you're a bad person for making this decision. I'm just saying that it's a logical decision to make. And, as someone...
Not out loud.
Oh. Well, yeah, outside voice. Apologies.
Not an outside voice kind of sentiment you want to express. Especially when you're about to go give some of those people money.
Oh, no, that's why I was saying it here. You don't say it in front of me.
Do you really know what your signet ring looks like?
I've seen it. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I know that the actual symbol is available.
Yes, it's a purple shield with a pink shell with a green line coming out of it.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use magical
there you go.
tinkering.
The symbol is a pink shell with a green sea worm on a purple field.
Yep. It's kind of funny looking. But what are you gonna do?
I mean,
I'm gonna use
for a trading house that primarily does overseas transport, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
they're mostly textile.
I'm gonna use magical tinkering to put my house crest square on the front of my actual shield, which is slung over my back.
Okay.
I realized that I can make stuff make noises or have pictures on it or have words on it or smell like stuff. And I have been woefully wasting this.
The smell like stuff is the one that always gets me. Like, what?
Smelling
And
salts.
then I'm going to cause my armor to smell. How do I want to? I don't know, citrus and musk. Yeah, that sounds good.
Sure.
So that I do not smell as though I've been wearing this armor for a week straight. Although technically I haven't, because I had a bath last night. Nah, whatever. Citrus and musk.
Okay.
This is why artificer and wizard are the true gentleman classes.
They
Yep.
can be, or the mad professor, or anything else, or the necromancer. They have a lot of options.
Okay, so I'm gonna buy some rope.
Okay.
I also want to make sure, just so that I'm absolutely positive I have them and I don't need to make them. I'm gonna buy a new set of tinker's tools and smith's tools, so I have them on me, or in my bag of holding anyway. I don't think I need brewer's supplies out in the world, but I'm actually not sure what they are. So
Okay. So, you're gonna go out in the rain? Are you going alone?
No,
well, I'm not gonna ask Sorsha to go out in the rain with me, but if Einan or Brady wants to go shopping with me, I was
Sure. I'll
just
go
gonna pick up some random shit from the store.
If nothing else, I want to hear, the talk about town and going into a shopping. I mean, I was already planning on going into the shopping district. This just limits the viability of that, but it doesn't make it inviable.
Point. Weather. I gotta put the...
So, if excuse me, if there's any like, I don't know if this town is the kind of place where you'd haggle. I kind of doubt it, but if it would be something that would be like a thing that is done around here, he'll like do it a little bit because it's funny, but he has no intention of trying to get an actual discount. He's just playing at it, you know?
Gotcha. Your intent.
It's
Gotcha.
just, yeah, he doesn't mind paying the actual price. It's just like, really? You're gonna make me pay full price for this? Come on now. This rope is, it's just okay. How about 10 off? How about,
Once
10
again,
silver off or something?
staying in practice and your primary skill set is important.
Yeah. But he's not ever gonna like try and drive a hard bargain. He'd rather make friends.
Once again, you see what is to be at the store's entrance. Hanging is a polished shield emblazed excuse me, with the head of a stylized lion, golden lion, on a blue background. You've dealt with some of these proprietors before.
Friendly or not?
You've seen the same symbol in Phandalin.
Yeah, that's
Yes, but I don't remember. Friendly or not?
the lady
Neutral.
there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Was kind of like we're operating on the same wavelength, but that doesn't necessarily make us friends.
Yeah.
Well, I am definitely going to approach this joint as though she and I were great friends, in an effort to become great friends with the people who run this joint.
Do you know who that person is?
I definitely, Samber remembers her name.
I will say this. Give me intelligence check. And I will see if I give you that name.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
You can't seem to remember. You know it's a girl. You know it's a woman. She's strong-willed, but she didn't leave a good impression on you. But you have dealt with these people before.
Well, you know what? I at least remember the house. I don't need to name drop her,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I was with your or made a deal with, or several deals actually, with your friend over in Phandalin. Just sort of work around the idea that I can't actually remember her name right now.
As you come into the store, you could see that this place, as you come to the front area of it like that, it seems to have more provisions and animal like reins and stuff that you would use for caravans. You see canvases of cloth and places like that.
Well, I mean, I need a couple of sets of tools and rope. This seems like the place for that.
Yeah, wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Okay.
So, yeah,
so,
like I mean, I don't need to do a ton of.
It's pretty large, because considering. You get to what is to an area that has a little bit more. You see more things that you're more familiar with at this point in time. A little bit more venturing gear, armor, some weapons, and a few like that. You see a second floor that might be for more accommodations for people staying here. You see a human, female human at the front, and you also see they're both you see two females human beings work in the front desk. One's dealing with a somewhat irate customer who's like trying to give me a perception check.
Can I use my passive?
Sure.
Because my passive is 19 because I got observant.
Yeah. As you kind of look into it a little bit, you see he is trying to undercut her way beyond under the pricing of what you like that, and she is like, no, sorry, not happening. And it's an insult to merchants, pretty much.
Oh no, these are my people. You do not. You absolutely do not. What's he trying to buy?
Really, it's pretty much no. It's what he's trying to sell. He's trying to sell a tackle, used tackle that he had, and he's trying to undercut her. And she's like, "Sorry, man, no."
So he's trying to sell her something for far more than it's worth.
Yeah.
Or an inflated price.
Yeah.
Is it because it's busted or because it's just not
it's
very expensive item?
With your perception check at 19, you could tell there's some buildup of rust on these metal pieces. This is more like a horse's bit and mouth like that would help control things like that. But it's seen wear and tear. So
like a bit and bridle.
Yeah, and he's trying to sell it for like 20 pieces of gold. Oh, it's magical and things like. And she is doing her best to deflect peacefully.
Oh, it's magical, said in front of the artificer.
Oh, this actually.
I'm absolutely gonna be that guy.
One of them is a dude. It's a dude handling this, and he's trying like that. He's trying to be,
Well, I mean, I wasn't gonna do a ton of. Oh, that's fine. I'll do it. I'm down. So I'm just gonna grab the things I need, which is tinker's tools, smith's tools, and 50 foot of hemp rope. Turn around, walk over, stand behind the guy, and then when he's, while he's still arguing, because I know I already had a chance to find out where that stuff is. Grab it real fast, get over there, and just sort of stand behind him and start out loud ritually casting detect magic.
The guy, the commoner, seems to be confused in a way of like, well, what you're doing.
Does not have Arcana.
When he turns, I mean, I'm assuming he actually turns to look at me. When I'm standing
he's holding his item, and he's kind of look at him like, what the hell are you doing? And
I'm sorry, lad. You mentioned that it was magic. I just wanted to see if I could lend some assistance to back up your claim there. Seeing as how it's just a quick spell, detect magic on that. And if it is in fact magic, I can certainly help you get a better price on it. But, it's better to understand, to make sure that it's actually everything you're claiming it can be. So if you'll just set it back down on the counter, I'll just take a moment, cast detect magic on it for you, and we'll get you out of the way.
He's like, he's looking at the buyer or seller or whatever like that, and looking at you like that, and has completely folded in and like, I'll go sell it somewhere else. He'll pay me right for it, and walks away.
Hey, lad. Before you leave,
he's like looking at you. Nah, I don't need your help. Completely dismisses you. And
am I anywhere near there?
No, you're still with Sorsha.
I mean, you'd have been back with Sorsha, but I mean, you can have followed me, but when he dismisses Samber, turns to walk away, so Samber says, "Fine, I won't fix it for you. Have fun selling that busted RF piece of tackle."
I know
hope the nag you pulled it. Hope the nag you stole it off of is in better condition than that is.
You hear the female next to the male dude, because the male dude's like kind of giving that roll of eye, like he knows what's going on, but
walk up, smile, wink at the girl.
Oh, it's just because Nathrith Tezerin, how can I help you, sir?
Well,
and my compatriot, Alistrala Ogla, and the lady kind of gives a slight bow, because, how can we help you today, good sir?
It's a pleasure to meet you. Somber Langolin of the Waterdeep Langolins. Flash the signet ring. I've been traveling a bit, and I've come across some things that I need, point at the stuff on the counter, and some things that I've brought with me from home that I've realized I don't. Reach into my bag, take out my hand crossbow, because I have never once used it.
Oh.
See,
you have better range. Well, you sort of have better range on it.
I absolutely do, because I'd be shooting with a 10. I have a 10 dex.
I see
Plus
what you
0
have
to
there.
hit with that damn thing.
So
this is in perfect condition. It's well made, and this at market would go easily for just about as much as the lot of this. Which is true. The hand crossbow is worth 75 up front, and the tools together are 71.
Oh, I see you looked into the weapon, because they are like 20 gold a piece almost.
Yeah, the Tinker's tools in particular are very expensive. But my hand crossbow is listed at 75 gold on my sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, so I don't have those numbers wrong.
So when selling items, as a general rule, undamaged weapons, armor, and other equipment fetch half the cost when sold in the market.
Right, but I'm not trying to sell it. I'm trying to trade it. And better yet, how about this? I'll trade you the crossbow for the tinkers and the rope, and I'll pay full price for the smith's tools. How's that? Which is like 51 gold value ending up for the crossbow, and paying full price of $20 or 20 gold for the smith's tools.
I'm gonna double check real quick, and I'll tell you yeah or nay.
And I can throw a persuasion at it if you like.
You know what? That works. That works pretty well, sir. Do you have at least the quivers or the bolts for this thing?
Well, I have the quiver. If I had the bolts, I'd give you those for free, but gave them to my friend because he uses them a lot more than I do.
I peeked my head around his shoulder. Hey, I'm the friend.
As he's sitting there with two quivers, not quivers, but cases of crossbow bolts on each side, like fucking.
But you can obviously have the case for free. I don't need it at all, but unfortunately I don't have any bolts left.
That's actually is very helpful, believe it or not, sir. You wouldn't believe how many people just want gotta have both. We could probably fill it with some crossbow bolts later, and
perfect.
You know what? For that we can do that, and it'll be 20 gold for the smith tools.
Yep. Paying you without any hesitation. Set down the 20 gold. That's been an absolute pleasure doing business with you.
Are you interested in anything else? We do accommodate other things. We do have standard like that. It's like we do have standard other issued things. We are part of the Lion Shield Coisters market in the north.
Well, how about I step out of the way so that you, young man, can continue to handle your burgeoning clientele, and Miss Illustra, was it over here? We can discuss some more
right now, you
interesting wares you might have.
Yeah, right now you two are pretty much the only ones in the store. There might be one other person looking around.
Well, yeah, but Brady's behind me and he wants to buy some shit. I think.
Yeah. Actually, I did realize I don't actually have like a bedroll. So yeah, I was looking at getting a bedroll, and I'm trying to decide if I want a tent.
hold on.
I don't
Alright,
really
well,
do
I'm-
outside. Outside's like the place that you go for doing nothing.
I'm gonna get out of the way. I'm gonna go talk to the girl. I mean, unless they're somehow selling something wildly magical that I sincerely doubt. What I'm more concerned about is can I get information about the bandits? Can I get information about is there merchant house having trouble with something? I would like to help these people. They're my people. So if there's something that I can do to assist with this trading house's business, I would be delighted to.
I'm going to see if they would divulge that information. That's the question.
But I have
I
one
mean,
question.
That
'Cause
sounds
I came
like a
in, it was
persuasion
kinda
check.
late.
I mean, I am
Are they
definitely
Langland?
visibly both a Waterdavian noble and a magic user, and I've been super helpful to them.
Yeah. Now, what'd you say, Einen? I apologize. You were trying to say something.
No, it was Dave's question. Is he keeps saying these are his people. Is that because they're merchants, traders, or
Yeah.
are they Langland as well?
No, they're just merchants. The
Can you give
Lion
me-
Shield something or other.
Can you give me a history check,
Okay.
Samber? Okay. You know this. The Triboar and Yotar are bitter rivals. There's a lot of rivalry between these kind of things, and you kind of understand it being a merchant yourself. There's always somebody trying to step on somebody's toes sometimes.
Or as Brady would have it, slit each other's throats.
Yeah. The thing is that you would know this rivalry to be. It's hard for somebody like the Lion Shields are really not well liked in this area, because the next biggest rival is the Yotar. Some locals do use like that, but it's the peace is being kept. These are things that probably you would know through history. It's like that's what I'm trying to give you.
Right. What is the other one that you're saying? I'm not getting the word.
Yotar.
Okay. Then it's just that I don't know what that is. Okay.
Yeah. The Yotar are. It's another area in the Dresden Valley that does a lot of the other turn. It's actually the city right next to the Triboar. The Yotar is a
that
fortified.
the one that's south of here?
No, it's
Okay, so not the one we're headed to next.
no, it's east of here. It is a heavy fortified city, and it has a bridge that goes over the Dresden River. It has a walled citadel. It's very protective, but
Well, I've not been there.
the
I don't
Yotar
have a
is part of the
professional relationship
lords.
with them.
Yeah. See,
So-
the thing is that there's a water Davian baron that stays there. He is very shrewd. He is actually part of what was considered to be rumors of the Lord's Alliance.
Well, and if I meet him, and while I'm in his place, I'll be friendly to them too. I have absolutely no reason not to participate on both sides of this rivalry since I'm not playing them against each other. I don't need to.
Yeah.
So I've never even been there. I have no stake in this. So I'm going to be super friendly to this chick. And because what I really want to know is things that will help me do some more adventuring. I don't need to really engage
But she
in
does try to sell
merchantry.
you like, hey, I see you are a person of venturing quality. Looks like because even though your armor and everything looks kind of new and everything like that, other clothes kind of tell a tale of being, scratch here maybe or something like that.
I will grant you that Samber absolutely does look like an adventurer. His clothing is
Minimalist.
it's that an adventurer would wear. But
Yeah.
Samber has had the mending cantrip since he was 6.
Yes.
His clothing is perfect.
Yeah,
All of his
but-
gear is in perfect working order, and it's very well kept.
I was never talking about your gear. I was talking about your person. Sometimes you're not you're holding yourself as a noble still.
Oh
but
yeah,
you
no,
have,
he's definitely an adventurer. No,
you have
there's no
scars
question
on
of
your,
that.
scars from maybe an injury or somewhere on your arms or something like that.
Oh yeah, no, Saber's body is much more messed up than his gear is.
Yeah, because split mail
Yeah,
only covers your.
he's making no bones about being an adventurer. He wants to be
So
helpful
she's
to these people and doing adventuring shit for them because they can't.
well. We just got a supply of health potions. Would you be interested in?
How many?
Oh, we got a crate of them. It's like that, but we got different types, of course. We got some that are just your standard variety that even some of the locals sometimes use. We do have a little bit more on the powerful side, and then we have some really powerful ones that are very expensive.
Well, I'm not sure I'll need those very powerful ones. How much do you want for the mid-range?
Wow, I actually did not pull that one up. Damn it. I thought I had it. I thought I had everything pulled up.
Oh,
There we
for
go.
the record,
Yeah.
I'm wearing the bag of holding. Does that mean I'm carrying the party treasure?
Yes.
Probably.
Pretty much.
All right.
So
There
there's some
is
stuff
4
there that
types of
probably needs to be
potions.
sold.
There are 4 types of potion. There is the standard healing, which is 50 gold. There is the greater variant, which runs about 200 gold, about 225 in gold. There's the superior variant, which is 2,000. And then there's the supreme, which is 20,000. That is like minimum pricing.
Yeah, for 20,000, it had better not only bring you back from the dead, it had better do it with your weapon in hand and enchanted.
No, supreme is like I think supreme is fucking way up there.
Is somebody scratching something? Or a bad fan or something in the background, Eric? Keep hearing this like
No, the scratching
somebody's
thing's from the
using a
song.
file on something.
You're not hearing that. What you're hearing is the
Okay.
clapping of the music.
Okay.
No.
Sorry, let me just take a look at
Let
what's
me give you an
actually in
example.
party treasure.
Supreme is very rare, and it's 10d4 plus 20. That's
I
Where the
why
hell
it's
is our
that
where the
many
hell is our
points.
party treasure?
under party
It's,
treasure
hold on.
in notes.
Right, yeah, and that journal entry stuff down on the bottom is party treasure. Click it. We have like 3 diamonds that are worth 100 gold piece each. For some reason, I think you took
fifth
one
tab
of
over.
those.
Yeah, 5th tab over if you got multiple
Ah,
tabs.
thank you.
You also have 2 potions that you currently have and haven't used. You have some other items that you could sell off. Part of me says I would
Wait a
keep the
minute.
diamonds because those kind of things are
Spell components.
mostly spell
I
component stuff.
have a question. We have
Yes.
a 60 gold piece knife. Something magical?
I think it's just
No.
shiny.
Oh, you have the knife. Okay. Yeah, it's just shiny. It's a
Because I definitely have had time to dematch all of this stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
One of these
That's
days,
why I
I'm
was
gonna
asking.
find the guy who wrote the music for Moana and punch them.
Why?
Stuck in
I'm
his head.
shiny.
Dude,
You know who
have
wrote
you
it? Have you seen Hamilton? Same guy.
I have not seen Hamilton.
are you sure? Because that's Jermaine Clement who plays Tamatoa. So I'm
No, the
pretty
guy
sure
that-
he had a part in it, but
No,
yeah, I
no.
mean Lin-Manuel Miranda did definitely have something to do with the writing of the Moana songs, for sure.
He did. He's done like the last decade of Disney songs.
I know.
So, including Frozen.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I know.
He's an excellent writer of music. I know because it's stuck in my head after one word.
That's when you know you've hit a hit. It's called one hit wondering. Okay.
Bruh.
So, the infused
I
item
could
bag
probably
holding,
do it word for word right now, and I'm not gonna
Don't.
because I
No,
like
that's
you guys.
don't.
See, okay, so here's my question:
I'm gonna
Is there
take
a
a line
moment?
from the. Yeah.
Is there a moment in the song that's playing right now, like the tavern song or whatever that's playing right now? Because there's a point in this song every so often where I hear Indiana Jones and then it just goes away. Am I the only one hearing that?
Yeah, I think it's only you.
Nope.
It's only playing
Wow.
3 songs right now, and I'm about to change.
Right.
So.
Well, it just happened, so it's gonna be a minute.
Yeah. It's Snowed In, Tavern Music, and Ye Olde Tavern. By Table RPG Music. They were nice enough to give me a whole store of things for free just for having Foundry.
Well, that's really nice.
Yeah. It was like something like 50 songs and stuff. I haven't even played the other ones.
Hey, who are you supposed to kill?
All right. Is there? Okay. So. Sorry. Hold on.
So she probably only has healing and greater healing, which is 44 plus 4.
Sorry. Be right back. I just gotta open the door.
Okay. Yeah, that's reason. Like Supreme Healing costs that much because it does 10d4 plus 20. That's a lot of healing. God.
Well, and more specifically, like because it's D4s, like the minimum is a lot.
Yeah.
Because 1d12, yeah, but that could get you a 1, not a 12. You know.
D4 and Supreme Healing, you're at least going to walk away with 30 points. And for most people, that's half their life easily. Yeah,
That is
okay.
half my life.
Fuck you. That's
Oh,
like
wait.
3/4 of my life. What are you talking
Did I
about?
say that out loud?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, James. I didn't mean to make you feel inferior.
There's a reason I stand in the background.
So, since Nick has put this aside, I'll go ahead and go to you, Brady. You said you needed some items, sir?
Oh yeah, I'm just looking for a bedroll.
Just a bedroll? We have a full adventuring pack available.
Tired of spooning.
Yeah, but I've already got my own backpack and everything. Yeah, I just need the bedroll.
Oh yeah, I see. You've already gotten one. You got a burglar's pack originally.
Yes, because while I can buy a bedroll out in the open, you can't walk into any merchant out there and go, "Hey, do you have a burglar's pack?"
That's true.
They look at you funny.
Do you have a rogue pack?
Do you have a pack that actually says I steal stuff? No, sir.
Hey
Would you
guys, I
please
need
remove
just a
yourself?
few minutes. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm like, sure. He pulls out what looks to be a round up cloth of stuff, canvas, not really canvas, but soft blanket and like that, and puts down 1 gold, sir.
Sure. There you go. Well, I'll flip the coin at him.
Snatches out of midair. Anything else I can help you, sir? And he kind of looks at you for a moment and goes, I have this, plops down a little small baggie here, and, from under the table and pops it down. He goes, yeah, I got toe stompers here.
I have lived most of my life traveling, and while it is unusual because of that for me to not recognize the euphemisms of a specific area, I must admit I don't know what weird ass fetish a toe stomper is involved in.
You know, things that stops toes from chasing you. Caltrops.
Ah, I am normally not in a position where I am being chased, thankfully. I mean, I wish there were more women chasing me rather than me having to chase them. But you know, I figure that's the lot of men in life. So yeah, I'm not really fronting on that one. So no, I'm good in that particular regard. But you know, thank you for the offer.
Okay, no problem. It just came about me, so I just thought maybe I can pass it on to somebody who might need it.
You know what I could use is
stoppers.
Honestly,
toe stoppers.
I'm going to be headed south. I'm headed back into Waterdeep, right?
You're headed to Red. First, you'll be heading to.
Yeah, but
if you're heading south,
the end goal is to get back to Waterdeep.
Oh, so you're going through Westbridge and Redlark?
Yeah. Have you heard how the roads are? I mean, the rain kind of has me considering. You know, am I going to need a tent? The slow going as you kind of slog through. I'm not particularly interested in anything that sounds like slogging.
He walks over, pulls a cloak down, and goes, whoop, grabs a tent, and pulls. Goes, if the weather keeps this up, you might be eating most of these. You currently don't have a cloak.
How much you charge for?
Let's see, 10. Two-person 10 is gonna be 2 gold and 5 silver for the cloak.
I thank you for the compliment, sir. I am, of course, assuming that you meant that I would be sharing the tent with someone, not that I am.
Oh no,
the width of 2 men.
That's it's supposed to be the width of 2 men. So you know, somebody like bigger aspects of things will have room.
Sir, did you really just make aspersions about my weight?
No, I said size. Taller.
Get him, James. That's all I got for you, man. Get him.
So how much for both?
I just told you, sir. 2 gold and 5 silver.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can afford that at the moment. Now, have you heard anything? Someone had mentioned that there's some possible banditry on the way south of here. I mean, I can hold my own in your average tavern brawl, but arrows don't normally get used in those.
Mm-hmm. Good. I wouldn't give me a persuasion check, and let's see how you go from there. That's what he says. Sir, there hasn't been much in the word of rumors. I don't believe in most of these rumors. Now, give me an insight check. Yeah, there's something wrong. You can, from this, you could tell he's not telling the full truth.
Lying.
His
back.
merchant pride is a little bit coming forward.
Sir, I can see this particular topic has made you a bit unsettled, which honestly tells me more about the situation. So, while I certainly would not wish you to speak out of turn, if you did actually know anything, please speak truthfully.
But I'm speaking the truth, sir. So far, there's just rumors. Nothing of substance.
Well, I mean, I do understand. You cannot always take, common hearsay. Unfortunately, I mean, as you well know, I mean, reputation is important, and it is determined by common hearsay. So, rumors can be important. If you know of any information, I mean, are the local ferrymen, or actually, it would be farriers, I guess.
Caravans?
Yeah, I mean, do they
Travelers?
do they have somewhere they settle in so that I might resort my passage?
Actually, if you're looking for that, I can help you with that. There's a caravan campground right north of here. Not too far, it's right across the way. They pretty much help anything. And if you're looking for people who are trying to repair up their wagons, to right next to us, to the south, just a tad, south of the watchtower, is a repair and builder of wagons. I won't even give you. He's telling the truth on that. That's plain out one. He's not hiding that.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't want to be caught, spreading the word, because if there is an asshole out there, he doesn't want to get in the middle of it. On the other hand, he doesn't mind me questioning others, which is fine.
You mean Errol? Hold on. I know what the news is, right? Isn't he getting married? He engaged.
Who's engaged?
Errol. Remember I told you that.
Errol posted to Facebook, he and his, at this point, longtime girlfriend, because they've been dating since seniors in high school.
Nice.
And
unless he just got some news that
just
she is
really
pregnant.
Given the state of Texas law, let's fucking hope. Yeah. No, he proposed to his longtime girlfriend, and she accepted. 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Fairly recently.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's been home in that time.
Well, it said
because they both attend the same college.
Yeah. Well, if you read chat, and it said he liked that. Should we take a little break right now? Until Nick gets back.
Well, and to be honest, it's 6:55.
Oh, it is 6:55.
I don't imagine we're gonna get a lot more done.
I thought I'll at least leave the town.
I mean, we took a while. We did some role play.
Yeah.
James is going to probably try to punch this guy in the nose and get more information out of him. And I'm using punch relative to try to get his attention and get some more info.
Actually,
eventually, I
rather
need to do
than
something in
rather
town
than
and
that,
and
yeah,
run.
I'll check the two places he mentioned,
Mhm.
especially since one of them is basically across the street from us. Because if I take a peek in the farrier's yard and I see wagons that look like pincushions, well, that's an issue.
Let's do this. No, it's still raining.
You know, I'll put on my brand new cloak. And hopefully it, doesn't look all ganky, because I don't imagine
it's
center.
okay.
This is the center of fashion for.
No, it's not the center of fashion, but it's a standard dark grayish cloak. Something that will keep the rain off of you.
Oh, you said 2.5 for the items?
Yeah. Tent, 2-person tent, which comes with, pieces of rope, stakes, canvas. Oh, you're getting a little weighty there, aren't you?
I am not exactly.
Yeah. No, I'm saying that because 95 of 68.
60 pounds I can mess with. Oh, James needs to get rid of some weight, huh?
So he was making fun of my weight, that bastard.
Okay, hold on. I gotta change something real quick. Edit item. These are not 2.5. These are not 2.5. These are like 0.5. I know, Illidan.
Yeah, so he was intentionally making you intentionally fat.
There we go. Therefore, you got some... Nope. That just increased your weight. I don't know why it did that. I wanted more than less.
Okay, so if you type cloak into the DDB items, it gives you all the magical versions. It doesn't actually just give you a cloak.